Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks to one and all for joining us over here today on this amazing video. And today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of my tanks that I have in the fish room. You can already see all of them behind me over here, but I'm going to show you all these tanks one by one and give you an update on what's going on in each of these tanks. So we have spent quite a few weeks now building new tanks and doing a lot of things. But I thought of just giving you a one stretch run through all of these tanks and what's going on in all of them. I just did a water change in all these tanks and did my maintenance as well, so they're all looking good. Hopefully you guys will love this video. Stay tuned and keep watching. So all our tanks are here in a line. I have them in one line on this side of the wall. I don't want to get them all over the place in the hall, so then it does get too congested then if somebody comes home. So I just have them on this wall over here. That's the only wall I'm allowed to have fish tanks with, as per my wife. So here we have the 45 centimeter tank. This is a 60 centimeter planted tank. We have a 30 centimeter cube over there and another new one. So there's another new tank we got, new project coming very soon. We have the Betta tank, 20 centimeter cube. We have a cheap flower vase that we got from the market and converted into a small aquarium. And we have dream blue shrimps in there. And that's our cherry shrimp tank. We have some new plants that we got which we'll be using for that scape. So that's on top over there. I just keep the curtain open during the day so they get some light and they can survive and thrive. I'm waiting to escape this tank. I have ordered the lights from AliExpress. So it's going to take at least a week more to come. So till then I have to keep the plants. But I decided to go and get everything and be ready. So as soon as we have our light, we can start the scape over there. So let me go through each of these tanks one by one and I can show you what each of these tanks have been doing. Alright, so here's my 45 centimeter tank. So this tank, I planted this foreground plant all around here. This is the AR Mini, the red plant that you can see over here. It was a beautiful plant, but it's growing tall. I need to re-trim them and plant them in again so as to keep them short so they can act like a nice red foreground plant. And inside, as you can see, the other plants are doing really well. They're growing. I have a little bit of algae here and there, but it's not as much as that can be disturbing to my eyes. It's quite okay. And we have some rotala at the back over there and some Ludwigia super red on top, as you can see. So the plants are doing fine. We have a lot of guppies in here. We have harlequin tetras, we have x-ray tetras, lampi tetras. So it's a mix of all sorts of microfish that I have in this tank. I have a XPL filter running on this. I did a video on that. You can go and check it out. And I have the Chiros A2 light that's running on this tank over here. So this tank is doing absolutely great. Let's go and move to the next one. All right, so here's the next tank. As you can see, it's bright. The colors are so good in this tank. I've been dosing this tank with the 2 APT complete, the 2 HR Aquarist APT complete. So that's the fertilizer I'm using here. Plus we have the Weak Aqua L600 Pro. So the lights are really good, strong. We have CO2 supply here, as well as, yes, we do have CO2 supply there. All my tanks are around 1 bubble per second. I don't do excess CO2 in my tanks so as to avoid the algae issues. And this bunch of moss, so this is a rare moss. It's the Schreber's red stem moss that I have over here. I had maybe just this much in the tank and it's grown completely because the reason is it sits right below the CO2 outlet over here. So as you can see from this direction, it's huge. It's like covered the whole wood on top and it's thriving really well. So you can see the amount of moss that's there over there. So I'm going to start trimming and also try and get some out to my friends as well. I have a foreground of Hellfairy over here, some AR over here as well. We have Ludwigia. I have Rotala Charlie Red over there. Let me give you a top view. And that beautiful plant, the green plant you see at the back, that is called as star grass, I believe. So it's a new plant from Tropica. It's not a new plant, it's an old plant from Tropica, but there's a new plant I added in the tank. So it's a beautiful looking plant. And this tank is my favorite tank because of just the colors and the way it's been doing so well. No algae issues at all. I just have like 3 netrite snails, 4 Amano shrimps. They keep the tank really clean. I have a lot of mollies over there, different colors, and I have some neon tetras. and 2 X-ray tetras over here as well. And here, as you can see, we have a 30 centimeter cube tank. This scape has been doing amazing. We had some bit of algae issues in the beginning, but right now none so far. So I have Rotala achari over there. I have some S-repins. I have hydrococktail Tirapititia. I can't pronounce that, guys, sorry. I have some pearlweed that my friend Ahmed gave me. We also have some Bucephalandra over there at the back, and we have the hair grass as foreground. I also added some Monte Carlo, small clumps of it. There's a cherry shrimp. We have few of them in there. So I added some Monte Carlo here and there. So the plants are doing really amazing. I also added the hydrococktail on top over there along with the Pinata Fida, and it's looking really great. That's just one terrestrial plant that I added on top. It helps to suck a lot of nutrients out of this tank and keep it really healthy for my fish and plants as well. So this tank is doing really well. I just have a basic hang on back, not hang on back, but external filter over here. It is also a hang on back, and I have CO2 supply over here as well and a skimmer on it. And we are using the Chiros C2 lights. This light is amazing. I really like it because when I come to do maintenance, I can so easily move it wherever I want and do my maintenance. It makes me, it helps me immensely. You can't imagine, because on this tank over here, when I go to do maintenance, put my hand in, it completely obstructs me all the time. So this tank is like the easiest maintenance tank for me so far. So this is our Betta tank, and over here, as you can see on top also, we have some plants. This is called as money plant or photos, and I use it basically, the roots are inside the tank and they absorb all of the nutrients from the tank, thus keeping the water quality very good for the Betta. I have some slow growing plants over here, which is the large species of Anubias, and I also have the small Nana Petite over there at the back. This one over here is the Cryptocorn, and it's a new plant that I purchased recently, and we will be using this plant in our 30 centimeter cubescape over here. There's a Betta fish. He's just sitting there wondering what I'm doing. He's a cool guy. He just hangs out, mostly relaxes. He loves to sleep on this leaf over here. So at night I'll see him usually, just sleeping on this leaf or on this leaf. It's like his bed, and he enjoys himself. He's all alone in this tank, and we feed him time to time. He's quite happy, doing well over here. Also, I have some Amazon frog beds or floating plants over here as well. So that's with the 20 centimeter. Moving to the flower vase. So this flower vase is a very cheap vase that I got from the shop, and along with a very cheap light to go with it. So in this we have our blue dream shrimps. Now I have this sand layer on top, but underneath I do have aqua soil. That is what is helping these plants thrive so much over here, and that's why my cryptocorns are doing well. Otherwise, without aqua soil, I don't think they'll survive just in sand. I have some Pinata Fida over here. I have a piece of small driftwood, floating plants on top as well. And at the back, we have some hornworts, some fast growing plants. And there you can see at the back, we have the dream blue shrimps over there. They are all clinging to the plants, getting to eat whatever they can. I do have a snail in here, but I can't see him. It's a small nutrit snail. I just added him over there to do some more cleaning to the tank in the places that the shrimps probably wouldn't reach. So he's doing a good job. They're doing a good job. I just have 6 blue dream shrimps in a year, and for now they're thriving. So coming to our last tank, we have our cherry shrimp tank. You guys must have seen the last video that I posted. I completely redid this tank, and it's looking so beautiful right now. So we had hornwort over there at the back, but I decided to replace it with Java fern. So we have Java fern over there, and I have some Pinata Fida. This is the Riscia. At the back I have that's weeping moss. Again, I have floating plants. At the back over there I have some flame moss that you can't see. So that's the plants that we have in here. I have just today fed them some cucumber. So it's boiled cucumber. They love to eat it, and the food remains for around 24 hours. I don't let the cucumber sit in there more than 24 hours. But we just put it an hour ago. By tomorrow this time it should be gone. Like, they will completely devour it. I also have a piece of the Indian almond leaf over there. It does help the shrimp and gives them also a lot of surface area to graze on. Eventually they should also finish eating this leaf as well. So that's it guys for all the tanks that we have in the fish room. They are all doing amazing. I'll just give you another quick look. So the shrimp tank, the blue dream, the betta tank, the new scape that's coming up. Please stay tuned, and if you guys have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you get to know when I escape this tank. You will get notified about it and you can watch this video. The 30 centimeter planted tank, our 60 centimeter, and the 45 centimeter. So I'm just a fan of these planted tanks. I cannot do with just basic tanks. A lot of people ask me, hey, why don't you get cichlids, or why don't you get this large fish? But with this large fish, you can't have planted tanks like this, because they will eventually eat the plants, destroy the plants. And I don't want to just have a boring aquarium which is just water and fish in it. That's not me. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next video guys. Thank you so much for all the love and support. See you guys until next time. Peace.